Huh? You build all these houses now. You don't know who's going to inherit them if you go now. Don't go yet. Don't think about that. Live life to the fullest. Shake your neighbor by the shoulder. Say, live life to the fullest. Shake them again. Shake the shoulder. Just shake the shoulder. Tell them, say, hold nothing back. Hold nothing back. Some of you are, so shake them. Shake them. You don't know if they are sleeping. I want you to wake them. Tell them, say, hold nothing back. Hold nothing back. So you live full. Live your life full. Live full of expectation of tomorrow. Those who are full of faith, they live long. The force of faith brings wholeness. The force of faith brings health. Now that you are in faith, you dispel fear. The law of sin and death brought fear, activated fear. But the law of the Spirit of life is faith-filled. Is a law of faith. Is activated by faith. Just the way we have not received the Spirit of into fear, we have now received the Spirit of adoption by faith. So you trust in the ability of God to keep you in health. You have a strong, positive mental attitude to life. You believe the best of life. You believe the best of your health. You don't get home one night and you feel tired and you have a headache. The way you're even going, I might not be able to show up at work tomorrow. I might not be able to go for that interview tomorrow. I might not be able to go for that show tomorrow. I won't be able to honor that invitation tomorrow. And yes, alas, you wake up tomorrow, the headache has gotten worse. It has added some fever now. Now you want to lift your leg, you can't even lift your leg again. Then you say, I already said it. Yes, you said it. Because you were negative in your speaking. So you trust, you believe that God will keep you in health. If you do this, you are likely going to stay in soundness of health. You are likely going to secure yourself in health. Instead of always falling sick, you can tell yourself, well, this is the last time we'll have this experience. After now, whenever we sleep, if we sleep tired, we wake up strong. If we sleep weak, we wake up strong. If we sleep sick, we wake up healthy. Hallelujah. I always tell people, I have a headache, I say, I just need to sleep. Sometimes if I have a cold, last week I was having a cold, and then there was some cough, and that was because I had exerted myself the previous week. Like I told you, this message I'm preaching is also for me. So the retreat week was very busy for me. If I was at work, retreat day, we had the retreat, and I was supposed to rest on Monday, but I didn't rest. I went to work. I even did more than I would have done last week. So as the week was progressing, my body was saying, my body was warning me. Then, I think I was talking to one of my colleagues, and I was, person was saying, I think now you should go to the pharmacy. I laughed. I said, any small thing is drug for you people. I've told you, as much as drug is good, don't let your body get used to drugs. I keep saying this to you. If your body gets used to drugs, it's going to like it, and you'll be able to live without it. People that have issues that they have to live on drugs now, it's because they welcomed it, and they kept it going. So while drugs, nothing is wrong with using drugs. You should use drugs whenever you have to. But don't let your body get used to it. So for any small, slight headache, they pack like 5 paracetamol, pour in their mouth. They've carried all those strong pain, what's that? Ibuprofen, or there's another one that is very, diclofenac or something. Is it diclofenac or something? Is it diclofenac? Is that a name? Yeah. They say there's strong dose and there is weak dose. I heard that one too. That there is one that is very strong. And there's one that is just. So you are always using painkillers. 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 Yes, you kill the pain temporarily. But you will make a mess of yourself. In football now, there's some players, sometimes the player is injured and maybe they want him to play the next game. So they say they will inject him. They'll give him an injection to suppress the pain. Then, when I used to play Football Manager, Many years ago, I stopped playing it. I want to start playing the game, but I've not found the time in my. But I want to. So those days, so when they tell you that a player is injured, that but you can give him injection for the next game. That but this is current injury. If it's supposed to be 2 weeks, if you give him if you give him injection, it will become like 4 weeks. Is that what it is? I say if you go through this one, it will now aggravate. So in the moment you will be swallowing the pills, thinking you are doing yourself a favor, but you are digging your own grave. You are doing more harm to yourself. I already gave you the counsel some weeks ago. Begin to detach from those drugs gradually. You are not going to die. Some people believe so much in those things. They will tell themselves that if I don't use the drugs, I'm going to die. I don't think I'm going to live. I'm not sure I'll be okay if I don't use it. Yes, you didn't use it for day 1, day 2, you felt somehow. If you can overcome that, you are gradually sending the message to your body. That body, we are not going to live on drugs. So any small thing, painkillers, paracetamol, say PCM. Give me PCM there. Give me PCM there. Any small thing, malaria drugs, Coartem, Artemether, and lumefantrine. I always say them in the adverts. Artemether and lumefantrine, Coartem, Amatem, all the terms, Lonat. Then after a while, the demons in your body, the germs in they say, Lonat is coming. Bring Lonat on. And you take Lonat. After full treatment, malaria did not go. They will tell you, your body has gotten used to this particular one. So change to this one. Then you start, your body adjusts to that way. Instead of your body to adjust to the word of God, adjust to positive speaking. So when this person said, you should visit the pharmacy, by now you should take drugs, I just smiled. I said, better leave me, I just need to rest. And I took about 3 days intentionally. I increased my sleep time, and I just bounced out of the whole thing. And I was watching myself. Did I have a fever? I didn't have a fever. Nothing is wrong. You just rest. You just rest. And some people, the moment their body is hot like this, get me malaria drugs. Get me malaria drugs. I've not treated malaria in the last 1 month. He treats malaria every month. To get malaria drugs, it must be malaria. It just feels. And I said, I don't have fever. I knew that I had stretched my body. So I just told the person, I said, don't worry, I will just rest. When I rest, I'll be fine. And I actually did. For a few days, I just took some time, stretched my sleep time, slept earlier, all of that, and I'm fine. So any small thing, drugs. Any small thing, drugs. Any small thing, you're always packing drugs. If you take your bag now, we'll see them there. Because they can catch me anywhere. You can catch me anywhere. If you catch me there, I just go downstairs to general stores, get 1 bottle of water, take it. Some people have become pharmacists themselves. He knows what to use when he has the problem. But he told us that we should not prescribe drugs for ourselves. That's only pharmacists and doctors that should give us drugs. But this one knows. He will combine all the drugs for himself. He says, what you need is Ciprotab. What you need is Flagyl. What you need is what's that, red and black multivitamins, or what's it called? Red and there used to be red and black capsule like this. Forgotten the name. Tetracycline or something like that. No, that was yellow and red. I remember Piritin when I was young. Is it Piritin that will make you chloroquine? Sorry, Piritin is the antidote. For night you will not be able to sleep. Hey, you will wake up and be scratching your body. Who did make that kind of wicked drug? Do they still sell chloroquine? It still exists. For who? Does it still scratch the body? Hey. When I was young, like less than 10, I don't know what it's used for again, but when we take it like this, you won't be able to sleep. You'll be scratching your body. Then they say take Piritin. Piritin will solve it. Intentionally, I reduce the use. Any small, if my wife knows, if something happens, I'm not first thinking of drugs. I will first try for it to go naturally by itself. Somebody is purging, small thing, flagy. You need to use flagy to block the place. Why not eat bread? Sorry, did that offend you? Blessed is the man that is not offended in me. So use flagy to block the place and start packing drugs. Most times, if I have that kind of experience, I will let it go. I will take bread or take gari, something that will block the place. So while the gari is blocking the place, it's also doing something good for your body. Abi, supplying you with some good glucose. But you will just anything drug. Some people, any small thing drug. Any small thing. In fact, there are some families, they have somewhere in their shelf, they have a drug house, like addicts. Any small thing, their father will tell them, go and pick. I've seen fathers that give their children injection by themselves. He knows where to locate the veins. He will inject the child. He knows how to combine all the things in an injection bottle. So any small thing, I'm not against medicine, but use drugs only when absolutely necessary. And be telling your body, I can always tell you, you can talk to your body. Tell your body that, oh God, don't get used to this thing. The next time we are going to use this, it's going to be a long time. Most times in a year, I treat malaria like once. I just use maybe once, max twice. I've not done it this year. But most times I just take my drugs like once a year. I take drugs. I'm not against. I say for 25 years I've used no drugs. No problem. If you are a woman, and you have to give birth to children, you will use some drugs. Or I'll be the one that will say when you give birth to a child, don't go and take what's that thing called? Vaccine, or what's it called? Immunization. Take it too. Take those ones. Very important. My son took all of his own. Personally, the ones the mother could not stand, I'll be the one to go say, yeah, chook him there. Chook him for me. Sometimes the mother wants you to look. She will look away. I say, inject him, please. So don't get used to drugs. Tell them, but don't get used to drugs. You are used to it already. Detach. Because it's going to start. It will be helping you in the moment, but it's sending a message to your body that you can't live without it. When you have a headache, sleep. I'm serious. That's my only cure to headache. Sleep. If something happens to me, I always first wait. I will first wait for some days. 1 day, 2 days. Okay, if I now see that, maybe I'll now use. So, but most times, I know what is wrong. If something happens, either sleep or something, and I'll just wait a little bit. Once I wait for wait 1 day, adjust some things, I'll become better. And there are a few times that I've had to, use drugs. But don't let your first response is drugs. Your first response. Some people go to bed every night with paracetamol. They take paracetamol to bed every night. See, because I've stressed myself today. So they take it like food. Something like that. So after they are done eating, they swallow a few pills. Some start their day with it. Be careful. Those things that would impact on your body, those that your body will get used to. Some that take energy drinks. I heard energy drinks are also not too good. Be careful of energy drinks. I need them to stay alive. Well, I take Coke, but it's not an energy drink. When a biochemist that is a pastor spoke to us some weeks ago, Minister John, let me not tell you his story. But energy drinks, be careful. Monster, look at the name. Look at the name. Monster. He can't have good plans for you. If he's a monster, he can't have good intention towards you. He's going to make you monstrous. It's a fearless. That means your eye go to see bye-bye. That means when you see lion, you will not fear lion. Fearless. Another one, bold. Abi, there's one called bold, I think. Look at the names. For example, look at Pepsi. That one is cool. Fanta. Aha. It's for fun. For Fanta. For fun. Fanta. Miranda. Looks like a damn sales name. Miranda. Belinda. Just joking. But be careful of things that your body begins to adjust to. As some people got permanently, they became, some people, they told them, you are getting hypertensive, so give me all the hypertensive drugs because I need to. Then now they live on hypertension drugs. They live on these drugs, that drug, this drug, that drug. Yes, as you grow older, watch the things you eat, all of that. By eating healthy, I know eating healthy is a lot. Eat healthy, abstain from some things, rest, take a few things you can detach, but don't let your mindset be the mindset of drugs all the time. Small things, small pain, paracetamol, small shaking of body, malaria, small cough or small vomiting, typhoid. You already know all the names. Now they're talking about cholera outbreak. You already, after you did small, is it cough? I don't know the symptoms now. After small stooling, say, I think they said there's cholera outside. Let me treat cholera. But if your mind is strong, you say, no, that's not for me. I'll just allow it to run its course. Am I tired? Oh, I'm tired. Let me take food. Let me not exert myself today and tomorrow. Let me just rest a little bit more. Let me lie down more. Some of you just need to relax more, play game more, see some movies, just